What do you think, Sheriff?
I guess this is as good a place as any. Let's look around.
Steve,
Yeah?
why don't I ride out to the edge of town and make a camp, and then when you fellers have looked around, why
No,
you...
Smiley, we're going to make camp in one of these old buildings. Better start unloading those supplies. What's the matter?
A man's skull. I had it in my hand. Look, Steve, let's give this whole thing up, see? I ain't afraid of live outlaws, but dead ones...
The only good outlaws are dead ones. Where'd you see that skull?
Right there. Look, Steve, you know I ain't never afraid of nothing human.
Never?
Well, hardly never.
I can't tell how this poor hombre died, but 10 to 1 it was one of Bart Selby's men that got him.
You still think the outlaws are keeping a lookout in this town?
I figure we're being watched right now.
Just in case somebody is watching us. No use letting them think we're bad shots. Get the supplies, Smiley. We're going to make headquarters in this whole saloon. What's up?
Whoever it was is gone now. Somebody ran over the rooftops.
Probably the same hombre who just tried to kill me.
That was no human. That was a ghost set to guard the treasure you're looking for.
Listen, if he is a ghost, he's got a pretty good horse under him.
By tomorrow morning, we're likely to be up against the whole Selby gang.
Well, let's be ready for him.
Speak to me, Ouija. Speak to me. Is anybody there? Give me a sign, Ouija. We're looking for over $1 million in stolen money. Give me a sign, Ouija. Wow! Hey, Steve, I'm getting results.
You're getting bats in your belfry.
Oh, I am not. Just listen to this. Give me another sign, Ouija. What you think of that?
Why, you crazy galoot, that's the wind knocking something around.
Well, ghosts can make a noise too, remember.
I still think there's going to be a wild goose chase for you, Steve.
Maybe.
Bill Donner was the only man living who knew where that loot was cached, and he died without telling anybody.
Speak to me, Ouija. Speak to me.
Maybe Smiley will contact Bill Downer's ghost and make him talk.
That's what I'm afraid of doing.
You know, you'd think a blind outlaw serving a life sentence in a state prison would give up all hope of ever finding that treasure again. But not Bill Donner. I remember the last time I visited him, Sheriff. He was as stubborn as ever. It's Steve Woods, Donner.
I know who you are.
I've been to the governor. He says he might do something about shortening your term if you'll talk.
I don't need eyes to see through that. But nobody's gonna trick me out of what's mine.
You'll never get out of here. And if you did, Bart Selby would be the first one to catch up with you for double-crossing you.
Shut up! Shut up! Get out of here! Get out of here, will you? Warden! Warden, come here, get this man out of here! Hey, you've double-crossed me! You can't do it! I'm the only one who knows where that money is! Get out of here and stay out, do you hear me?
Bill Donner started cursing like a maniac. Was still at it when I left. I guess it was the mention of Bart Selby's name that set him off.
What about this double-cross you spoke of?
Say, that was a double cross. Tell him about that, Steve. You see, Bart Selby and a smooth outlaw named John Wicks was leaders of as rough and tough a bunch of no-good highbinders as ever went sheriff shooting for sport. And they had a plenty of loot.
I thought you wanted me to tell him, Smiley.
Oh, I did? Yeah, that's what I said, didn't I, Ouija? Speak to me, Ouija. Oh.
It was several years before you hit this territory, Sheriff. You see, the spur was being opened to homesteaders for the first time, and honest settlers were getting a lot of opposition.
Hey, Fred, take a look. Free land, boy. That's for me. Hello, fellas. I reckon there's going to be a high old turnout for that run. Well, there ain't going to be no run. The spur land is all spoken for. So turn your tails south and get it.
Outlaws had been using the wild country of the spur as a refuge and were set on keeping it wild. Bill Donner was only a minor member of the outlaw gang at this time. Bart Selby and John Wicks were the leaders.
I tell you, you got to get him out of there.
Maybe we should pull out for a while.
And leave that gold there? What's the matter, you crazy?
Yeah, but the settlers keep coming in droves, Selby. It's going to take a lot to stop them.
We'd better pull stakes while the moving's still easy.
That's not my way of doing things, Wicks. Spread the word to the rest of the men, Donner. From now on, it's open season on sodbusters. We'll stop this land rush before it ever gets started.
Outlaws were having everything their own way until a man of mystery called the Durango Kid turned the tables by taking matters into his own hand. Free land! Spread the word! Free land! Spread the word! Word was spread far and wide. There was free land in the spur for those that wanted it. The trick was on. A land rush was underway. From all over the Southwest came a human flood of home seekers. Their destination, border plain in the wild country of the spur. United States soldiers were sent to help supervise the land run so that all might get a fair chance for a home. Then came the morning of the 16th of June, the big day.
Well, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee, and I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. It rained all night today, I left the weather, it was dry. The sun's so hot I froze to death, Susanna, don't you cry.
Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. Come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee.
had a dream the other night when everything was still. I thought I saw Susanna coming down the hill. The buckwheat cake was in her mouth, a tear was in her eye. Said I'm coming from the south, Susanna, don't you cry.
Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me.
Well, I've come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee.
Well, just 3 minutes to go, Corporal.
Right you are.
Here, Ring Eye, behave yourself. This is no time for cutting up. We want to get away to a good start. No!
Ooh.
Everybody get set. Ready? That way! Go that way, please, please! Ring Eye, that way! You just go your way and I'll go mine.
The outlaws of the spur made a last desperate move to hold back the land run.
This'll keep the homesteaders out of the spur country for a while.
They needed more time to complete their plans, and fire seemed to be the best answer to that need. Meantime, Smiley was having troubles of his own.
Any other way to the spur?
Sure. You go up a great big mountain, go down a little hill, cross the river, and go up another great big mountain. No, this is the only way.
And to think, we drove all the way up to the Mexican Gulf just for this.
Any chance of going some other way?
Sure, but by the time we get there, all the best passes of ground will be staked out and cleaned.
Just a minute, folks. We'll need help. We've got to stop that fire from spreading.
Yeah, we're through.
Listen, men, that fire was started to cut you out of the run. If you'll all pitch in, dig a break ditch, I'll see that you get your share of the best land on the other side. Now, who'll volunteer?
Why, come on, man, that's fair enough. Why, you couldn't ask for a better deal than that.
You'll find shovels and pickaxes in that army wagon. Start digging. Let's go, boys. I took a shortcut through the hills that would lead me into the heart of the spur. Outlaws were so anxious to delay the land run, I wanted to find out why. And I soon discovered the reason. $1 million reason. The coming of honest citizens into the spur was not only forcing the outlaws to leave, but had given them the problem of moving their loot. A king's ransom in gold, silver, and currency, accumulated through years of unopposed lawlessness. There was plenty of blood on this money, and there was to be more.
After him, men.
Now's our chance, Donner.
What do you mean? Double-cross Selby?
Sure, if we don't play smart, that's what he'll do to us.
Yeah, he will, won't he?
I know a place to hide this stuff where you'll never find it.
All right, let's go.
For the next few minutes, I was too busy to keep track of what happened to Wicks and Bill Donner. And by the time I shook Selby and his men off my trail, it was too late to go back and find out. Fire's out. Everything's clear. Head for the valley, folks. You'll still be the first ones there. Meanwhile, the homesteaders had put the fire out and were on their way. These people wanted to stake out good land, and there was plenty for all. Even Smiley, who finally made it.
Oh, I did not, Steve. I did stake out some land, but it wasn't exactly like that.
What became of the treasure that Donner and Wicks stole from Selby?
Well, the law finally caught up with several of Bart Selby's men. From them, we heard rumors about an old Spanish mine called the Devil's Cave. John Wicks alone was supposed to know its hidden location. It was taken for granted that is where he took the loot after he and Donna double-crossed Selby. There's no proof of what actually took place that day underground, but later developments indicated plenty of foul play. All right, boys, start unloading them. We'll die like rats. Donner! Come on, open up! Don't leave us in here to die. We'll give you our part of the gold. You can have everything. Donner! Open up! Come on, open up! Until the day he died, Bill Donner kept the location of that tunnel entrance a secret.
What makes you think it's somewhere under this ghost town?
Call it a hunch if you like, Sheriff. Anyway, I... What's the matter? What was it?
Bill Donner staring at me with blind eyes.
You're loco.
You're sure it wasn't your imagination?
Oh, no, I really saw it.
Well, how could you? Bill Donner's dead.
Well, then it was his ghost. Oh! Steve, I just heard...
You know, music's good for the jitters, Smiley. Give us a tune.
Yeah, how about Streets of Laredo? That's always been a favorite of mine.
Well, come on, let's get with it.
As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, as I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a poor cowboy wrapped up in a white linen, wrapped up in a white linen, as cold as the clay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. dead marches, you carry me along. Take me to the Green Valley, then lay the sod over me. For I'm a young cowboy and I know I've done wrong. You know, all the time I was singing them words, some new words was coming into my head.
Well, let's hear them, Smiley.
As long as they're cheerful.
Oh, through the streets of a ghost town, Bill Donner keeps a-walking, not a-riding, because it is said no horse critter'd bear him, no horse that is living, because as they tell it, Bill Donner is dead. I don't like it. You'll hear his cane a-tapping the boardwalks of Ghost Town, a-tapping, a-rapping as he moves around. He's a-searching for treasure, his blind old Bill Donner, the treasures he's buried deep under the ground.
That does it. I'm getting some shut-eye.
You better get a little rest too, Smiley.
Steve.
Shh. I hear it. I can see it, too. I'm going to look into this. Wake up the sheriff.
Wow. Sheriff, hey, wake up. Wake up, wake up.
What's the matter?
I just saw Bill Donner's ghost again.
Go back to sleep.
Now listen, get up now. Steve saw it too. Come on, get up. Sheriff, don't you go without me. Hey, wait. Hey, wait. Sheriff, Steve, where are you? Oh, go! Steve, where are you? Steve? Are you in there? Steve, where are you? Chasing me!
Now, big wheel. Whoever it was you were shooting at is sure gone by now.
Now what? Get out of here!
Someone's in there. Light the lamp, Smiley.
And make myself a target for every spook in town?
Ghosts don't tote guns. Do as I say.
Now I'm beginning to think you're imagining things.
Maybe.
Hey, our grub's gone. Oh, no telling what'll disappear next. Maybe one of us.
Sheriff, come here. Smiley, bring that light.
All the light in the world ain't gonna show up a ghost.
Well, I'll be doggone.
Pretty substantial ghost left there. A young one, too. Looks to me like a small boy's handprint.
What would a youngster be doing here in Ghost Town?
You know one thing about him. From the amount of grub he took, he's hungry.
So will we be if we don't pick up some more supplies.
We're riding back to Dusty Creek first thing in the morning.
Hey, Steve.
Got everything, Smiley? Ready to head back?
Well, almost. Say, the sheriff wants you to come over to his office right away. There's a gal that's blew into town that's hankering to go to Ghost Town with us.
A girl?
Yeah, and right pretty, too.
Why, a girl can't go there. That place is too dangerous.
Well, maybe you and the sheriff can talk her out of it. She's plumb set on going, though.
Oh, Steve, this young lady is Doris Donner. Her father's brother was Bill Donner.
How do you do?
I imagine you're here to try and find the treasure your uncle was supposed to have hidden.
No, that isn't it at all. But I am afraid Tommy is looking for that treasure.
Tommy?
Tommy's my young brother. Not long after Bill Donner died in that prison fire, Tommy ran away from boarding school. He left this note.
Dear sis, please don't worry about me. I'll be back soon. We'll all be rich. Lots of love, Tommy.
Steve, remember that handprint we saw?
Just a minute, Sheriff. Go on, miss.
Well, after Tommy ran away, I learned from his boarding school that he had been receiving letters from his uncle. Bill Donner was writing to him from the prison.
Well, if your young brother is in Ghost Town, he couldn't have picked a more dangerous place. Bart Selby's never given up hope of finding that treasure for himself.
What, Selby?
The man Wicks and Bill Donner double-crossed. Selby's vicious, greedy, ruthless. He ruled his men with an iron hand. Soon after he left the spur, he returned again. This time with a larger band of cutthroats. And a reign of terror commenced for the settlers on the new land. The new settlement of Shadeville that had sprung up almost overnight became the center of his attack. No honest man was safe. Bart Selby and his men stopped at nothing. Newspapers were put out of business. Homes were burned. Cattle were run off. Settlers who'd come into the territory with high hopes began leaving in increasing numbers. It was all because of one man, Bart Selby, who finally accomplished what he set out to do. Make a ghost town out of Shadeville. Somewhere, someplace in the area, was the hidden shaft leading to Devil's Cave. Shadeville had been built above the lost location of that old Spanish mine. But the outlaws never did find what they were after. And in time, even Selby had to abandon the ghost town. Although no doubt he left someone behind to watch and report to him should anyone else start looking for the treasure. I knew that Bill Donner was the key to discovering the loot and spent my time trying to track him down. A stranger I ran into near the border gave me a lead that proved to be a good one. A man answering Donner's description had thrown in with some outlaws who were putting the pressure on honest citizens near Split Rock.
town that'll believe us next time.
Yeah, it'll be easy pickings from here on.
You wouldn't want that to happen here, would you?
It's your move, Mr. Banker. Our men look after things like that.
This was only the beginning. Bill Donner's next victim was a well-to-do farmer near Red Sand.
Well, Jenkins, how about it?
You can't scare me.
That's a nice field of wheat you got up there. Change your mind, Jenkins?
Get off my property, you sidewinders, and stay off.
We only winged him. Don't let him get away.
Chance of catching Bill Donner if it hadn't been for that runaway.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Easy, boy. Oh.
That incident with the wagon had given Bill Donner a chance to see me first. From then on, he went into hiding, but always on the lookout for me.
Easy coming. We're moving on.
For the next few months, it was hunter and hunted. One day, something happened that changed the whole course of events. Bill Donner grew callous and joined up with an outlaw gang in the Saddle Hill country. Word had leaked out that a valuable gold shipment was coming through by stage. Donner's attempt to get his share of that gold proved to be his undoing. His luck was about to run out. Stop it! Get out. Well, it looks like our little game of hide and seek's over, Donna. Climb up in that boot.
There was a murder charge against Donna, and he was being held until a U.S. Marshal could arrive and take over. I was afraid the Marshal would get there too late.
Well, Donna, for your information, Bart Selby's been seen in these parts.
Bart Selby?
Probably got wind of your arrest. Figures he can persuade you to tell him where that treasure is.
Oh, you've got to get me out of here.
Where is the treasure, Donna?
I don't know. I forgot them.
Selby's men will have a way of jogging your memory. You better think it over.
Durango Kid.
Are you expecting your friends to break you out?
Well, I'm safer in jail than I am with you.
Climb on that horse. Let's get out of here.
Durango Kid was only seconds ahead of a gang of men Bart Selby had sent to pick up Donna.
Somebody beat us to it. Come on, let's get out of here.
Speak up, Donna. Where's Bart Selby's loot? I'll give you 1 minute to. Selby's men took their prisoner back to Ghost Town, where Bart Selby himself waited, to force from Donna the information he wanted. That was the last anyone saw or heard of Bill Donna, until one day a wreck of a man, more dead than alive, appeared riding a horse in the Dusty Creek. Somehow, Bill Donna had managed to escape from Bart Selby. He chose giving himself up to the law rather than fall captive to that outlaw again. Donna had become blind. Something had happened to his eyes so that he would never see again.
What Bart Selby did to Bill Donna, he'd do to anyone else he figured might know where that treasure is.
Surely he wouldn't hurt a small boy.
I'm afraid your brother's age wouldn't make any difference, miss.
You've got to take me back with you to Ghost Town. I must find him.
Be ready to leave first thing tomorrow morning. Sheriff, I think we'll need an extra man.
I'll go along. Good, Kirby. We can use you.
It's Kirby.
And they'll be arriving in Ghost Town tomorrow morning to start looking for Tommy Donner.
Sure the kid's there?
I'd stake a bet on it. I think he's hiding out with Bill Donner.
Bill Donner's dead.
Well, suppose he ain't. Everyone's taking it for granted he died in that prison fire, but I think he escaped. Just talked the boy into acting as his eyes. He figures his nephew would lead him to the treasure. Either that or Steve Wood saw Bill Donner's ghost, and I don't believe in ghosts.
Get the horses ready. That kid's in Ghost Town. We'll find it before the sheriff gets there.
Uncle Bill! Uncle Bill!
Oh, good boy, Tommy. You're back and you came to no harm. I was worried.
Uncle Bill,
We'll find that money, Tommy, and prove to the world that Bill Donner was just a victim of his enemies. Won't we, Tommy?
Yes, Uncle Bill.
Oh, we'll get even, Tommy. And then you'll be rich. Richer than a king. Won't that be fine, Tommy? You can have everything in the world that you want.
I found where the treasure is, Uncle Bill.
Oh, what's that you said, boy? Speak up, speak up.
I found where the entrance to the tunnel is. It's there, where you thought it was.
That's very interesting. Now, where might that be?
Selby.
Good boy outside, man. Bill Donner and I got some old times to talk over. We're not going anywhere.
Selby, I know where the tunnel is, and I'll take you there.
Too late, Donner. I gave you that chance once before.
Yeah, but you can't find it without me.
I think I can.
Oh, don't shoot, Selby. Please, don't shoot, Selby.
Now, young fella, you're going to take us to where you say you found the entrance to that tunnel. On your horse.
Doubling back to town. Come on, son.
Sheriff, I don't understand it. It's not like Steve to promise to meet us here and then not show up.
Let's get the supplies unpacked. He show up.
Look.
Holy smoke, the Durango Kid.
Tommy. He's got Tommy. Tommy. Sis.
glad to see you. You've had me worried to death. Sis, I know where the treasure is hid.
Listen, everybody. Get Tommy out of here as fast as you can.
But we were supposed to meet somebody here, Durango. Steve Woods.
You're leaving without him.
Well, yeah, but Durango.
You heard me. Take Tommy and get out of Ghost Town as fast as you can.
But the boy knows where the treasure is. Why can't we just...
Shut up and do as I say. Bart Selby and his men will be here any minute. Try and slow him down.
Mount your horse, Tommy. Hurry it up, mate.
All right.
Get back of them, boys.
Took care of Durango. Now to find that kid. Those guns. Get over there. My own deputy turned out to be one of the Selby gang.
Then what happened?
Well, then Selby and these Jaspers showed up. Selby took Tommy and the girl with him to find the treasure.
Do you know where they went?
Tommy said something about the old mansion house.
Step along, son.
Well, this must be it.
What are you going to do with us?
Who knows? Maybe you and your brother can stay and keep John Wick's company after... Hey, this door's already open.
It's all here, Selby. Why don't you come in and get it?
It's Uncle Bill. He's crazy, Tony.
Shut up, you two.
You thought you killed me. Left me for dead, didn't you, Selby? But you can't kill me. Why don't you come in here and try it? I can't see you, Selby. But I can hear every move you make.
Run, sis! Run!
Come back, you.
Hurry, Tommy, hurry!
Come back, you two.
You hurt, Tommy. No, let's go.
Out of my way, spooks! Smiley Burnett to the rescue! Hold everything! Hold Smiley! Woo! Well, anyhow, if Durango hadn't have showed up, you could have sure used me.
Good work, Tommy. You'll get a big reward for finding that treasure, even though it has to be turned over to the government. I'll get the sheriff. Take care of him, will you, Smiley?
Well, I sure will, boy. There won't be a hair of their head bothered when I'm on the job. Oh, he's gone, and I'm not sticking around here. Come on. Woo-hoo! Get the light, the light! Durango, don't go up without us!